So then everybody, it is breaking news by Newcastle United, is that Newcastle have accepted a £33 million bid from Brighton for Yankuba Minteh. We know this player who has had a great season in the Dutch league at Feyenoord, scoring lots of goals, lots of assists. He also been linked with Everton in the last few days. That never materialised. Lyon put a serious offer in, but he rejected the personal terms. He wants to stay in the Premier League. But tonight, it is official on Sky Sports News that Newcastle have accepted a £33 million bid from Brighton for Yankuba Minteh. The 19-year-old spent last season on loan at Feyenoord, playing under new Liverpool boss Arne Slot. It also goes on to say Newcastle are one of the clubs in the Premier League who have to sell players to fall in line with PSR. So Newcastle had to fall in line with PSR. The deadline, I think, is tomorrow. So I've been panicking. Earlier when I was playing pool with my brother, and on Sky Sports News it popped up that Anthony Gordon was linked with Liverpool. Also, Isak's been linked with Chelsea. And also Elliot Anderson, a swap deal for Elanga, the Nottingham Forest winger. So there's lots going on. I think the reason it was going on was because we did need to sell. We're panicking a bit. But now this one looks like it's done. Looks like he's only at Brighton. Me personally, I think that I wanted to see him in Newcastle United shirt, see what he could do. You know, I wanted to see. I've already saw clips on YouTube. It looked quick. Reminds me a bit of St. Maximin. Very quick, very skillful, bums off seats, entertaining. So I am gutted that we won't see him at Newcastle United because it looks like he is going. He is leaving. He is going to Brighton. He preferred the Premier League. You know, like I said, he wanted to go Everton. That never materialised. So now Brighton. I'm hearing as well from loads of journalists, you know, Keith Downey, Fabrizio Romano, loads of others, that this deal has been accepted just in time for Newcastle United for the deadline tomorrow for the PSR, which is good news. But if it means keeping the stars like Bruno and Isak, then we'll have to sell someone. And if we have to let someone go, it'll be this lad. But I've just got a sneaky feeling that this lad, I think he's going to be brilliant. And I think we might regret it. I was hoping there'd be a buyback clause in the contract. I heard rumours that there would have been one in the Everton one or whatever it was. But on this one, I'm not really sure. I would like to think so, but I don't think it is. I don't think there's a buyback clause. So hopefully this kid goes to Everton. Hopefully this kid goes to Brighton and flops. Because if Newcastle can make £33 million on a player we bought for £7 million, I think it was, then that is a massive profit for Newcastle United. So it's great business, it makes total sense. But yeah, I would like to see him play for Newcastle United, but it is what it is. We'll have to sell, we're panicking. Things about the club though, they must have knew about this in January. So why didn't we sell Trippier or Almiron to the Saudis in January? That's what baffles me, because they must have knew that they needed to sell to get around these rules. So the club have cocked up. They said when the takeover happened that if they did cock up, they corrected it. They have corrected it. They sold him. I think we're going to be all right now. Thank God. And hopefully, after the deadline comes, hopefully when it restarts for the next 3 year PSR rules, because I'm sure that's what happens. It's a 3 years, 105 million losses. Then I think it resets. So after we sell this player, hopefully we can go on a bit of a spending spree and improve our squad for the following season. That's the aim. But yeah, when I heard about the Gordon thing earlier on, I think these might have been a little bit of smoke screens, because Gordon is settled in Newcastle. He loves playing here. Just got an England squad. Why would he want to go back to Liverpool when he left Everton for a reason? Because he was getting treated really badly by the fans. He didn't like it and he wanted out. Why would he want to go back? I think Newcastle has been desperate. Same as Alexander Isak, but I'm hearing it would take a massive 120 million to get him. but I don't think Chelsea can do that at the minute with their financial fair play as well. And I'm glad, because I don't want to sell Isak. I think he's top draw. One of the best players in the league for me. He reminds me of Thierry Henry. He's skillful, he's quick, he's good running behind, on the line, on the shoulder, scores goals, creates goals, he's got pace, he's got skills, he's got everything. So the fact that I hope we keep him, I hope we keep Isak, because he's top draw. We need to build around these players. You don't want to dismantle a team. You want to build around your best players, like your Brunos, your Botmans, your Isaks. And I hope that this has been just a smoke screen, because I'd be absolutely devastated if we lost Alexander Isak. Absolutely devastated. So, and then obviously a couple of days ago, Bruno's release code expired, so that was good. He's now playing out in Copa America with Brazil. He was playing the other day. Because the Copa America's on as well as the Euros, so he's enjoying it out there, trying to win the cup for Brazil. Miguel Miranda with Paraguay, playing for them. But yeah, I think there'll be a long way to go in this transfer window. I think that Newcastle United, for me, probably should sell Miguel Miranda, Murphy. I'm also hearing that Elliot Anderson could be swapped, like I said before, for Langa, Nottingham Forest winger, which was a bit of a weird one, because I think Elliot Anderson had a cracking season last season. Then he looked sharp, he looked fit, he looked dangerous going forward, creating, scoring goals. I think he looks decent. I don't want him to leave either, if I'm honest. If those players want to leave, it would be like Matt Target, Sean Longstaff, Murphy, Wilson, and many more. There's a lot more people who can get out of Miron, like Deadwood. I'd rather keep all the stars, the Gordons, the Isaks, the Batmans, the Brunos. At this stage in time, I'd probably even sell Trippier, because he doesn't look the same anymore. He doesn't look the kind of the player he was when he first came to the club. But then I was getting old or what's going on with him. It doesn't look the same. But the fact we've got Tino Livramento now, he could easily replace Trippier at right back. But the only reason Trippier is basically replaceable because he's such a good leader at the back and for the team. And he's a great player who can galvanise players and get the best out of them. So it's not just about his football. It's about on and off the field, what he does to the players, what he says to them. He's just a good leader. So, Newcastle United need to hang on to leaders. But the main thing about this video is that Yankuba Minteh, he's on his way to Brighton. I mean, in personal terms, offline, he's going to be signed for them for £33 million, which is a massive fee compared to what we got him last year for, was it 7 million? So it's a massive profit. Am I glad he's going? No. I was hoping he'd have pre-season with Newcastle and see what he could do. But we had to sell someone. We had to sacrifice someone. It is Yankuba Minteh. He is going. And he's on his way to Brighton. So that's about it, people. That's all. Just want to wrap up that little bit of transfer news. Newcastle United. He's off in Brighton. We'll have to see what happens the rest of the window about Isak, Bruno. Will they stay? Will they not? Time will tell. But fingers crossed they do stay, because I want to build a team, not a spantle one. Simple as that, people. I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video, people. I'll see you on the next one.